I want you to think of coaching as a continuum. Okay? On one side, it's a positive coach, and we want you to try to get closer to that end of it, but nobody's always a positive coach. I feel like in my coaching, I want to be that coach all the time. I'm aware of it. I sometimes hit it, but I don't always hit it. But I'm always trying to get there. What is the opposite of maybe what you would consider a positive coach?
Negative.
Negative coach. Okay? Any other terms you might use?
Abusive.
Abusive.
Punitive.
Punitive. Any particular coaches come to mind? I hope not in this room, but
Bobby Knight seems to be pretty angry.
Bobby seems to be an angry person. I think some people consider that some of the things that maybe Bobby Knight does is on that negative side. All right? We like to call that coach on the negative side the win-at-all-cost coach. So a positive coach is a win-at-all-cost coach. Now, someone's a positive coach. They want to win. Okay? They want to win. Yes, definitely. Are they competitive? I hope you all want to win. I hope you're all competitive. And this is something that we have in common with the win-at-all-cost coach. We want to win. We want to win. But despite the fact we want to strive to win, we feel that a more important goal is to teach life lessons along the way. And this can't happen, teaching life lessons, it can't happen as well unless winning is important. So we want both those things to occur. Okay? Give me some life lessons. You mentioned a couple before when you're talking about some influential coaches. What are some life lessons that you could learn through sport?
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Leadership skills.
Leadership skills.
Commitment.
Commitment.
Communication.
Communication. What kind of communication? Tell me more.
On the field, like yelling outs to your teammates.
Okay, communicating. Outs to teammates. Good. Communication on the field. What else?
Pressure situations.
Dealing with pressure situations. How you deal with them. How would you deal with them? What would be their goal? Be able to deal with them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anything else? Okay, there's a lot. You could go on and on. How to win gracefully. How to lose properly and behave properly. How to deal with difficult, stressful situations. I mean, there's on and on and on and on. They're all happening. So, we think that what a shame it is that if along the way we get lost and we're only striving to win and we're not keeping those things in mind. Okay. Almost all the time, winning and teaching life lessons go together. But every once in a while, they conflict. Somebody give me an example of a situation where trying to win, striving to win, comes in conflict with teaching life lessons.
Caught in the heat of the moment, and we just want to win so bad.
Okay, and what?
And
Tell me more. What?
Just
Something comes wrong, comes out wrong. Okay.
Something comes out wrong.
Okay. Any others?
Maybe you got your best pitcher on your team, but he's ready to go, but then there's another kid that hasn't pitched all year that wanted to pitch. You got him pitching instead.
Okay. That's a good one because you have pitch counts, right? And you also have situations where you want to teach players to play different positions, right? And to get experiences as pitchers or first baseman. And you can't always do that. And sometimes it can cost you a game. Right? That's a conflict. Another one.
Well, I just read an article today in Sports Illustrated online. Ben Howland of UCLA not disciplining Nelson moves way too long, to the point where he brought the whole team down.
It's interesting. Yeah, I saw the headlines on that, and I didn't get to read the article, but I think that for college and professional coaches, you see that there's a lot of conflicts. How you deal with players who make a lot of money or have a lot of notoriety, and that you rely on for living. So that's That's tricky. It's a lot different. I mean, that's not the same situation as with a youth player, but you could compare that situation to someone who's a top pitcher or a top player for you, and how you deal with them. You have the same rules for all your players. How you deal with this. Okay? So sometimes these come in conflict. Okay. Before we go to this, if they come in conflict, what do we do? What do we do?
Try to win.
We try to win. What if trying to win and teaching life lessons come in conflict?
Try to set the correct example.
The positive coach, the double goal coach, trying to do both, would always take teaching life lessons as being more important. Now, if you're a clever coach and you have some experience, you can keep yourself out of too many of those situations. But they will come up. Sooner or later they will come up. No matter how good a coach you are, how experienced you are, you'll come to a situation where winning can be jeopardized by what you have to deal with teaching life lessons. Okay? So you are very important. As a coach, you are the key person, perhaps the most important person in your little world with your team. But there are other people that have influence. And this is culture shaping leaders. Okay? These are the people that organize the league, the people that support the league, the people that have a vision and act on it. Okay? And Positive Coaching Alliance has workshops for people in these positions. We have what are called second goal parents. Why do we call them second goal parents? We just talked about double goal coaches. Coaches who try to do two things: win and teach life lessons. Why do we call them second goal parents?
Make sure they absorb life lessons.
That's their job. Right? We don't want coaches, and I don't think you want, parents rather, we don't want the parents dictating what's happening on the field. We don't want them worried about what your situation is, trying to win games, trying to teach the game of baseball. We want them to support the second goal, teaching life lessons. Okay? And the fourth piece are the athletes, the players. And we want them to try to prove themselves, their teammates, and honor the game, improve the game. That's what we call them triple impact competitors. So each of them, Positive Coaching Alliance is working with, so that not just trying to get you all to spread the word, but to try to have this whole group handle. Okay? All right. We're going to go through three principles. The first one we're going to go through is the elm tree of mastery. The second, filling the emotional tank. And third, honoring the game. So the way we're going to do this is, I'm going to introduce elm tree of mastery. We're going to work through this together, give some examples of ways that we can help you implement that, and we'll do the same thing with the others. All right? Who here has seen the movie We Are Marshall?
What is it?
We Are Marshall. A bunch of times. Okay, good, good. Somebody tell me what this movie is about, just in general, for the people who haven't seen it before.
It's about the football team that perishes in a plane crash, right?
Okay, it's about Marshall University,
Perseverance.
their football team, and there was a plane crash, and a lot of their football players and staff died in the plane crash. It's a true story. And mentioned perseverance, rebuilding the program, and rebuilding life. So I'm going to show you a video clip from that movie of a football coach and see what you think.
Fellas, did a good effort out there. Let me be clear about this. A good effort is not enough. And I'm proud of it. But I will not accept losing with you. Because there's only one thing they judge us on. There's only one thing people remember. And it ain't how we play the game. Winning is everything.